How long does it take to get your first manifestation client? Hey, Scott Haug here. In today's video, we're going to be going through a timeline of what it generally takes to get your first client as a manifestation coach, or if you're already an experienced coach as well, what it takes to get to your first 10, 20, or even 100 clients. What does that look like? Okay, so some really good information in this video. Watch it from beginning to end because you're going to want to write down notes as we go through this as well. It's going to really take your results to the next level. Okay, so let's talk about it. If you're first getting started as a manifestation coach, okay, it's going to depend, every single person is going to be unique on your paradigms, on your money programming. Okay, very important. Your money programming and how much you believe in yourself. That is the exact thing that's going to be in the way of you getting your client or not. Same thing with you scaling a coaching business to 10 clients to 100 clients and beyond. It's going to really depend on your level of belief in you, your level of desire, and where your programming is right now. So let's do an example. If you've been in personal development for a while, you've been watching a lot of YouTube videos for years, all the different teachers out there, and you started to shift some of your programming, money-wise, sales-wise, all these different things, okay? It's going to be a lot quicker for you to get a client. On average, it'll take about 30 to 40 days to get your first client. Now, many people do it a lot faster, but I'm going to explain that, okay? So if you're already kind of used to some things, but you've never been in business before, you've never gotten a sale before, you've never accepted money from somebody besides a job, really, besides little amounts of money here and there, okay? That's the person I'm talking about. It's going to take you on average usually 30 to 40 days. Here's what happens. What we need to do is we need to get started with a system. Most people go about this way wrong when they're trying to become a coach, okay? They're talking to people at the mall, they're talking to people at the line in the bank, they're talking to, okay, and they're just talking to random people that don't really care what you have, okay? They're not spiritual, most likely, and they have no interest in getting coaching right now, okay? So you're right there talking to a general public. It'd be like some doctor going down the side of the street on your local main street or wherever you're at, okay? And the doctor's just yelling out, anybody have a sore throat? Anybody have a hurt knee? Do you want me to help it? Okay. Not a lot of people are just going to keep walking, right? They're not going to be very interested. Okay. What do people do? They go to a doctor when they need it. Same thing goes with you. You want to start forming your target audience. That's why you can get a client a lot faster than most people can, and at least start getting a client a month than a client every 2 weeks than a client every week. By looking at who can I help, who needs this, who wants this, and how can I get in front of them? Very, very important questions, okay? So that's the person that's never been in business. Somebody who's been second person, somebody who's been trying to do business for a while, they've gotten some sales, they've collected some money, but it's very infrequent, okay? You becoming a certified manifestation coach, usually on average 3 weeks is that average timeline to 4 weeks sometimes, okay? Between 21 and we'll say 28 days or so. Because you already have belief in yourself. You've already done sales before. You've already had clients, okay? So even if it's only one client before, you've already broken through the threshold that you can actually build a business. Like you know that this is a thing. This isn't some, crazy thing out there. It's not on a pedestal. You know business is business and you can do it. Okay, so the belief and confidence is already there for you. So that's all we need to do is set up a couple of systems on finding that target audience, knowing how to reach out to them and connect with them, getting on a call with them, closing the deal if they need and want it right now. Okay, so very, very crucial. That can be a very quick process. All right. If you're already an established coach, getting a client every month, getting a client every 2 weeks or whatever it is, you're ready for scalability. We can get that scalability actually going within the next 60 days, very quickly, okay? It's gonna take a couple of smart decisions on our part, and that's what we do as your mentor. We start to look into some areas on how to eliminate a lot of time they're using right now, a lot of effort, and how to do a lot better. I'll do an example outside of manifestation coaching real quick. I had a client, Allie, a long time ago, as many years ago. She went through our coaching program and did phenomenal work because she's such a coachable student, okay? She had a fitness gym and she was doing one-on-one personal training only, okay? She ran out of time. Her entire schedule was booked all week, but she had people knocking on her door ready to get training, okay? So we had to start thinking smarter. Immediately we put into principle and practice within 7 days a couple of different things. One, thinking smarter, eliminating the time and money relation. Okay, you don't get paid per hour anymore. You change that relation out. Okay, that's where most people are trying to only, I get paid $50 an hour, $100 an hour. Well, scrap that, forget about that, okay? What we started to say is, how can you do what you do, okay, 2 people into 1 hour, okay? What does that look like, okay? How can you do what you do, working half the time, earning double the money, is the major question there, okay? And we helped her start doing 2-on-1 fitness clients, okay? So 2 clients per hour for her, immediately doubled her income. Okay, so example for you, what if you're earning $10,000 a month and we helped you double it within a month to $20,000 a month by one idea? Okay, now that one idea is going to really rattle your own comfort level, it's going to stretch you, it's going to get you uncomfortable, you're going to question it, you're going to say, can I even do that? Are those 2 clients going to get the best value? Are they going to get the best service? I thought one-on-one is going to be the best, right? So we got to break a lot of limiting beliefs. In fact, with the client I mentioned, Allie, she did so well with that. Her clients got better results, not doing one-on-one, but 2-on-1, because it created accountability, created fun, and created great energy. Okay, and we started to scale even from there. Okay, so that'd be one tiny example of, if you're already an existing coach earning $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 a month, I'm going to help you start scaling by rethinking your business. Okay, and then also having our course to offer is a much higher level package, which you're now ready for. Okay, because oftentimes your clients still have blind spots and blockages they need help with, and you can solve that with a higher level package as well. Simple ideas. Okay, we take these 3 here. That's how long on average it takes to get a client. Though we've had coaches also come in the first 3 days activate clients. We had one coach a couple of months ago that within that first week already had 2 activated clients. Okay, that's because he already had a couple of coaching clients he was working with, okay, and then he helps them get into the higher level package. Okay, so that was just for his individual case. We had another person that started from scratch. She's never ever gotten high ticket clients, and within 60 days had our first couple of high ticket clients as well, going through this process. Okay, so we have ranges of people activating high ticket clients. That high ticket client means $3,500 to $10,000 packages for one client paying you. We have clients doing, our coaches doing that within 7 days. And sometimes it's up to 60 and 90 days. And sometimes if somebody's working a full-time job, working 60, 70 hours a week, can only put a few hours a week into this business, has a lot to learn, never been in business, like literally starting from all scratch, okay, everything. It may even take up to 90 days to get their first client. But it's all so good and so important, okay, because after 90 days, the person can get a consistent income coming in from their business, they scrap the job, and then they're ready to rock, right? So it takes a lot of really understanding, takes a lot of belief, okay, and at the same time also understanding if you want better results next month, you have to start now, okay? That's really important. A lot of people wait for the new year, for example. Okay, they'll wait for January to say, okay, I'll restart the habits and everything else. It never works. It's never worked for anybody, okay? It just doesn't work out. If you want a great January or you want a great February, for example, you got to start in November, because that's how manifestation works. You don't put great thoughts out today and manifest today. You put out great thoughts today and manifest better tomorrow. That's how this goes. So if you want a great month next month, start thinking great thoughts this month to get the results next month, right? So same thing goes with anything in your life. Start now. So many limiting ideas will come up, like, can I really coach? Okay, can I really afford to do this right now? Can I have the time to do this right now? Is this right for me? All of those questions, you know where they're coming from? The limiting self ego. Okay, we have 2 sides of us, the whole side, the ego side. Those questioning thoughts, the highest side of you doesn't question. It doesn't say, is there enough time? It doesn't say, is there enough money? It doesn't say these things, can I do this? Of course you can, you're 100% spiritual perfection. So it wouldn't question. The thing that questions you is the thing that's trying to protect you, the ego. Trying to protect you from failing, trying to protect you from something not working out and you feeling hurt about it. Okay, so really important. Forget about those limiting ideas, follow your highest side, and go ahead and apply to become one of our certified manifestation coaches. Check it out. The least you can do for yourself is accept your calling and say yes to your calling. The least you could do for yourself is look into the details of how to get started. The least you could do for yourself is doing something today that your future self is going to absolutely thank you for the rest of your life. Okay? And that starts with actually starting right now. Okay? Apply. we have some spots open, okay? If you see the button below, you see it in the description below, the link for this, okay? There's a reason for that because we have some spots available. Go ahead and fill out your application. It's going to take you literally 2 or 3 minutes. We want to know more about you. What's your current challenges, current blockages, what are your current goals? Where are you trying to get to in life? What's your legacy you're trying to leave behind? Why do you want to start coaching or continue coaching in the first place, scaling your business? Okay. Once you do an application, you can book a call with myself or my team. Okay. Pick a great day and time that works for you. We're going to get on a 35-minute strategy session. We're going to start to formulate a game plan for you, with you, that allows you to start getting your first client or scaling your business as fast as possible. And then right after that, step number 3, we're going to give you the details of the certification even before you get on the call. So you're going to know a lot more even before you head into the call. You'll have a lot of background and understanding of what this is even before you get there. All right. So really important. Again, take a shot at this. Accept your calling. Do something your future self will always be grateful for the rest of my life. You know, for the rest of your life. For me, my life, I'm so grateful for me making the decision to go out there and start coaching many years ago. It was not easy, okay? In fact, I almost didn't make rent that month. I almost didn't have food for groceries. I was sleeping on an air mattress and didn't have a vehicle anymore because I sold it off to actually get into coaching. On the way to the grocery store, I'd have to pile the grocery bags on my bicycle in order to get the groceries back. I mean, it was not easy. But I am so grateful that side of me said yes. That side of me said, I can do this. That side of me that said, I want better for my life. Okay? I could have brought all the excuses, well, I don't have money, I don't have time, I don't know how to do this, I better get something stable, you know, all those things, right? But the highest side of you always backs up your dream. Follow the highest side of you. Apply now. I look forward to seeing your application come through. I look forward to, if it feels like a good fit for you, joining our team of coaches that is expanding the consciousness of the world, expanding the great work that we do here, and helping people transform their lives.